Hey everybody, what's up? Michael here doing a little video. Today's video is called Bitcoin is not a dirty word. My apologies straight off the bat. This is a video I've been wanting to do for weeks and I've just been putting it off. Now, much credit goes to Adam Jenkins who hooked me up with his camera and his awesome mic and stand and everything so I get to do a nicer video, which is really great. And listen guys, wow, it's Valentine's Day, it's February 14th, so I'll probably do another little video on love. But look, what's the price of Bitcoin today? It's $11,610 according to Coinbase. Okay, so this is a little app I got on my phone, Coinbase. You can have it too if you have it already, you know what I mean. Yesterday the price of Bitcoin was $10,900. Right now it's 11,600, okay, 11,600. But guys, February 14th, 2018, Bitcoin is not a dirty word. It used to be something we used to have to whisper about and keep quiet and hush and like, are you in? Are you gonna get in? Oh, don't get in, it's fucked up, it's corrupt, it's this, it's for hackers, it's for terrorists, it's getting hacked, all this stuff. Now we're at the point of a little more maturity, okay? We're at the point now where there's a little more mass adoption and a little more mass understanding. December, November were really big months for Bitcoin. Huge announces, finally certain exchanges in the US and across the world were incorporating it. You know, they're allowing people to trade it and buy it and futures and options and all these things. So now we're at the point where billions and billions and billions of dollars have funneled into the system, into Bitcoin as a legitimate investment, okay? Now, if you've seen my other videos, you know that Bitcoin is not just about Bitcoin anymore. It's about cryptocurrency. It's an industry, right? There's a lot of different cryptocurrencies out there. There's copycats and ICOs and there's all kinds of other ones. Some legit, some not. But remember, it's not just about Bitcoin anymore. It's now an industry, okay? My other videos, I've said it's an industry. You have to understand the whole of it, all right? Remember, there's the technology. I had somebody come up to me just yesterday. What's the real value of Bitcoin? What's the real value of it? What's it really about? There's the technology. Same person asking me, what is the value based on? If you've seen my other videos, you know that it's consensus. It's agreement. It's bringing things together. It's the position of buyers and sellers agreeing on a price, okay? If you're an investor, if you understand investing and trading and things like that, you already know that. If you're still familiarizing yourself with Bitcoin, if you don't quite understand it, if you haven't invested yet, what makes the price the price? It's whatever people agree to buy and sell it at. That's called consensus, okay? So it's moving us forward into terms of consciousness and awareness and collective community, okay? It's moving us towards that singularity point of mutual understanding. If you've been researching Bitcoin, you know by now that it has real valuable use in terms of the technology, which has already been duplicated. So here's a great point I want to make about this video, is that nobody thinks about Henry Ford really on a day-to-day basis, even though Henry Ford was the first person to really legitimize the vehicle and bring it out to mass population through mass manufacturing. We can pretty much thank Henry Ford for that, even though there were other people that were doing it at the same time. Now, you don't think of Henry Ford or the Ford company on a day-to-day basis when you think cars. You just think cars, right? In the future, we won't think of Bitcoin that much. We won't think of Bitcoin as like the one, as the payment system, as the only blockchain. There's already over 1,000 different cryptocurrencies and 1,000 different blockchain uses. And you know, I was at the gym a couple of months ago and seeing ads for IBM talking about moving our medical records to the blockchain. Why? They don't even explain why. They just said, this is what we're doing. Just a marketing pitch, a marketing ploy to seem cutting edge and that sort of thing, right? But it's going to be in the future, I don't know when, a few years or 10 years, but it's going to be the norm, the everyday norm, that we're going to be using the blockchain in some regard, okay? Companies and corporations have already started moving assets and technologies and information to the blockchain. Why? Because it automates. It's self-automated. It's self-governing. It reduces a lot of third parties and inefficiencies. And it makes, you know, it's making things easier, which is what technology is all about. Technology is all about making things easier, faster, more efficient, which is really great because then we get to move on to other things. So if you don't know by now, the technology behind Bitcoin is really, really powerful, extremely useful. It's going to completely revolutionize and change the way we do everything. And that means that Bitcoin is no longer a dirty word. Bitcoin was the inventor of the blockchain, the founder, the creator of the blockchain. It's not a dirty word anymore, okay? I've done some events educating people. A lot of people have made a lot of money because they're smart. They know when to get in and get out. January was a terrible month for the price of Bitcoin, but what happened actually is that it stabilized the price. It used to be extremely volatile. 2017, it was very, very normal for Bitcoin to move $1,000, $600, $1,500 in one day, the price, up or down. All of these billions of dollars of institutional money that's come in, what's that done? It's allowed the price to be more stable, more stabilized. So you're not going to see this anymore on a daily or weekly basis. You're going to see more like this. Okay? Stabilization. It's a very good thing. People talk about the crash. It's not a crash. If you look and you do your research, you see that Bitcoin around this time last year and January of last year, it took a dip. And it's been that way for several years every year. You got to do your research. If you do your research, you understand Bitcoin is not a dirty word. The technology and the investment is completely valuable and completely viable. So I've thrown a lot in this video. I'm going to do a few more explaining and sharing that Bitcoin is not a dirty word. It's an everyday topic now. Mass media has been at it for several months. Everyday people I know are investing in it, they're buying in it, and they see it for the long term. Like I said in another video, you have to take a long-term view. A true investor takes a long-term view. Think long-term, think big. Don't just think Bitcoin. Think of it as an industry, cryptocurrency as an industry, as a whole. I'll catch you on the next video.